This is another unit about Spanish adjectives. It is a longer unit, but it is a very important one. You need to know the gender, the number, and the basics about adjectives. All the adjectives that we have studied so far have a masculine form and a feminine form. Americano, americana. Español, española. Inglés, inglesa. Trabajador, trabajadora. Let's review one example. An American male teacher, un profesor americano. An American female teacher, una profesora americana. Some American male teachers, unos profesores americanos. Some American female teachers, unas profesoras americanas. Let's see another example. A hardworking male doctor, un doctor trabajador. A hardworking female doctor, una doctora trabajadora. Some hardworking male doctors, unos doctores trabajadores. Some hardworking female doctors, unas doctoras trabajadoras. So far, the Spanish adjectives seem to be pretty easy because they always show a variation between the masculine form and the feminine form. But always? Not always. There are adjectives that don't change for masculine and feminine and show only one form for both genders. They will only change for the plural form. For example, the adjective inteligente, which means intelligent, remains the same for masculine nouns and for feminine nouns. Let's review it. An intelligent male principal, un director inteligente. An intelligent female principal, una directora inteligente. Some intelligent male principals, unos directores inteligentes. Some intelligent female principals, unas directoras inteligentes. That means that it is not possible to say directora inteligenta or directoras inteligentas, changing the ending for the feminine form as we have done with the other adjectives that we have studied. And we cannot say director inteligento or directores inteligentos. Another example is the adjective interesante, interesting. Let's see it. An interesting book, un libro interesante. An interesting class, una clase interesante. Some interesting books, unos libros interesantes. Some interesting classes, unas clases interesantes. Remember that we don't say clase interesanta or clases interesantas. There are many Spanish adjectives that don't change, and there is no rule to identify them, since they can have many different endings. You will have to learn it at the same time that you learn the word and its meaning. For example, we have another word, débil, which means weak. A weak man, un hombre débil. A weak woman, una mujer débil. Some weak men, unos hombres débiles. Some weak women, unas mujeres débiles. Remember that we don't say una mujer débila or unas mujeres débilas. Another example, azul, which means blue. A blue car, un carro azul. A blue folder, una carpeta azul. Some blue cars, unos carros azules. Some blue folders, unas carpetas azules. We cannot say una carpeta azula or unas carpetas azulas. A final example, joven, which means young. A young salesman, un vendedor joven. A young saleswoman, una vendedora joven. Some young salesmen, unos vendedores jóvenes. Some young saleswomen. Unas vendedoras jóvenes. Remember that we don't say una vendedora jovena or unas vendedoras jóvenes. And finally, there are even adjectives that end in A, and they seem to look like feminine, when in fact the same form is used both for masculine and feminine. For example, the adjective deportista, which means sporty or sports-minded. Let's review it. A sporty boy, un chico deportista. A sporty girl, una chica deportista. Some sporty boys, unos chicos deportistas. Some sporty girls, unas chicas deportistas. We don't say un chico deportisto or unos chicos deportistas. Next step, practice more with adjectives, practice with I, or study the verb ser, to be, in Spanish. Thank you for watching.